name is Jennifer. I am a group fitness instructor and physical therapist. And today's class is my 100th class that I have posted on YouTube. I started this back in COVID when the gyms closed down to sort of give myself an outlet for teaching, as well as to give people at home the option to still continue staying healthy and working out during COVID. And when the world opened back up, I did post less often, but I still do try to post regularly. Today's class is a strength class, and we're going to use that 100 theme. So we've got multiple exercises in a circuit, 25 reps in each of them. Then we roll back through that 4 times to get that 100 reps. So as you're going through each set, your weight might look different. Maybe you start off with a 20-pound weight on your squats, but by the 4th rep, maybe you have to drop down to a 15, 12, or 10, depending on how your body is fatiguing. And then at the end, we've got a 100 rep abdominal bonus, and that's it. So maybe grab multiple sets of weights if you've got them at home or if you're at the gym, and let's get started. We are gonna start with just a real quick warm up to get our joints moving and warm before we hit those weights. So let's start hip distance apart, squat it down, push your butt back, weight in through the heels. Maybe even think about squeezing through those arms. Bicep curl, tricep press back. Pull, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to take it wide, lunge. Knees stay in alignment with those toes. Toes are out a little bit. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it center. Inhale up and out. Up, out. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Bring those feet together. Step one leg back down into a lunge. Hold it there for a moment. Step it up, switch those legs, step back, hold, wake up those muscles. Bring it in, one more time each side, lunge back. Step it in and switch. Bring it in, open up the chest, push, pull. Squeeze through the chest, pull through the back. And release. If you feel like you need to move anything else or warm up, please do it. We're gonna start with squats. So grab something heavy if you can. Start with that. Again, we've got 25 reps. You can hold them right at the sides. You can hold them up top, whatever you're comfortable with. And away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your first 25 on those. Put them down. We are going right into a row. Bent over row. Soften your knees. Pivot over your hips. I'm going to pull about a 45-degree angle, not close or wide. I'm going in between. You do you. Grab those weights, abs tight, and here we go. Pull. There's 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest press is next. Coming down to the floor. I gotta double up on a couple of mine. All right, roll it on down. Feet flat, weight right over that chest, core set, and lower. 1, 2, 3. Here's 15. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, put those weights down. Moving into a lunge. We're going to be stepping it back and in. If you'd rather do stationary, please do so. Make sure as you're stepping back, you're thinking about dropping the weight down. If you want a little more glute, forward lean, more quad, upright. Here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 16. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Already challenged this morning. Other leg back. Here we go. 1. Here's 16. 5. 1. Woo. Put them down. We're going into bicep. I'm going to go hammer, rotate. You can do any bicep curl you want. All right. Here we go. Now, these are going to be a little slower than the music. 4. Do whatever you want to do to move. 16. Nice and smooth. Pull, lower. Elbows stay put. No swinging. Three more. There you go. Give your hands a break. Put them down. I'm gonna do overhead extension for tricep. If there's a different tricep you'd like to do, skull crusher, dips off your couch, you pick. But I'm gonna go overhead. 1 or 2 weights, press them up. Now your elbows are gonna lower and push. 5, 6, don't stick your butt out, keep it tucked. 8, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Put them down. Moving into a side lunge. We're going to step out, okay? With your weight, you can hold them wherever you want, okay? But we are going to step it back in. Lunge, step all the way back in. So pick a side. We'll immediately go right into the other side then. Core tight, and here we go. Lunge. Again, this is going to be a little bit slower, bigger movement than the music. Butt back. Strong push. There's 16. One more. Woo. Other leg, here we go. Down. Again, butt back, push. Two, 1. Woo. Put them down. We have lap pullovers on our back and then bridges. So next two will be laying down. On your lap pullover. Shoulder moves, not the elbow. It's not a skull crusher. Your elbow's unlocked. And then it is isolated there. Weight up, soft elbow, lower, and pull. Low back stays put, core is tight. There's 16. Smooth motion at that shoulder. One more. Now, put those weights right on top of the pelvis. You might need to change your weight. We're gonna bridge up and down. Here we go. Push, strong through the heels. There's 20, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, put it down. Okay, you made it one round. So maybe think about what kind of weight adjustments you would want to make for round 2. If something felt too easy, try to go up in weight, okay? So get a quick drink of water, and we're gonna start all over again with those squats. All right, 25 squats. I might hold my weight a little differently this time. Here we go. 1, 2. Again, butt is back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put them down. I feel like you can't see my feet. I think I might just ditch this. Into rows. Again, you can change it up. Maybe you did 45. Maybe you're gonna go wider close. Palm up. You can always vary it a little bit for that muscle group. Okay? Soft knees, butt back, pull. Belly tight, breathe. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Chest press. Let's come on down. Grab those weights. And here we go. Drop. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Roll it. We've got our lunges
Again, keep in mind, what do you want to re-emphasize this time? Is it still glutes with a little forward lead? Maybe a more upright for quad. Grab those weights. Make sure you guys can see my feet. Here we go. 1, 2. Strong push with the front leg. There's 16. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Other leg. Here we go. Four more. And 1. Nice. Put them down. Bicep. Kind of doing minimal cueing today. Because really it's just the same move over and over. Grab those weights. Now again, I'm going to go a little slower than the beat. My bicep curls are not fast. No swinging. And by that I mean none of this. I'm on 18. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into tricep overhead. Here we go. Press. There's 16. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got our lunges to the side. So again, make any weight adjustments you need to. Feel like I got weights everywhere. All right, grab those weights. And again, this is probably gonna be a little slower than the music again, unless you're really knocking it for speed. And butt back, push. switch sides. And go. Five. Breathe. One more. Woo. Put them down. Lap pull over. Bridges. Come on now. Now again, just the shoulder. No elbow movement. Weights over the chest. Drop. Core is tight. Do not let the back move. Four more. Bring those weights down over that pelvis, right into our bridge. Here we go. Up, down, up. It's not about how high you go. Push to the heels, squeeze your buns. Five, four, three, two, one. Put it down. Okay, I will admit, those 2 rounds, I kind of strayed with my brain. I'm pretty sure it was 25. If it's a few reps more or less, don't come at me in the comments. Hopefully you were counting for yourself. There was 2 rounds, okay? We got 2 left. So again, adjust weight as you need to. Right back into our squats, get a quick drink. I'm not giving you guys much rest in between to keep our heart rate up. All right, right back into those squats, here we go. There's 16. One more. All right, rows. Soft knees, butt back. Here we go. There's 16. One more. Chest press. Bring it down. I think I might go back up a little bit in my weight. Bring it down and lower. There's 16. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Okay. Lunges. Again, if you're starting to fatigue, you can drop down to one weight for a lunge or no weight. Body weight works good. Whichever leg you want to start with first. Here we go, step back. 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you guys are struggling. Here we go. Five. Done. Woo. Put it down. 5 stop. Water if you need it. All right. Woo. Bicep curls, your way. I might finish with just some palm up, just to change it up. 5, 4, 1 more. Overhead tricep. Press it up. Stand however you want. Push. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Give your hands a break. Side lunges. Almost done with this third round. Woo. All right. Hopefully that heart rate is staying up for you. Ready again. 2 weights or 1 at this point. Totally fine. Here we go. Three more. Last one. Switch your sides. And go. Pair 16. Four more. One more. On our backs. Flat pull over. And then bridge. Come on, you guys, hang in there. Here we go, lower them down. I promise to count better this time. There's 10. 20. One more. Lower the weights, put them on that pelvis. Right into a bridge. Up. Up. There's 18. One more. And lower down. All right, last round. So, let me pause that for a second. If you can challenge yourself at this point, maybe you're like, you know what? Yeah, not as bad as I thought. Maybe I could go up in weight just for this last set, even if you can only do 10 reps with a heavier weight and then you need to go back to your original weight. Or if at this point you're toast and you're doing no weight and body weight squats and lunges. So listen to your body, but see if you can kind of push it a little bit through this last round and hang in there. We got squats. I think I'm gonna go back up to my 20s. We'll see how I do. Drop it. Oh yeah, we got this. Come on. There's 16. Two more. Whew. Yeah, that definitely made a difference going back up. Rows. Whew. All right. I am going to try to push mine. I didn't feel like that last set of rows was that hard. So I'm going to go back up and wait a little. If you're like me and you don't have those in-between weights and you have to double weight grab, it's kind of hard. I have little baby hands too. That doesn't help. All right, you ready? There's 16. Two more. One more. Whew. Bring it up. Chest press. Again, whatever you got left, you guys. I want you to really struggle through these last 25 reps. Again, I'm going to go back to my 20s. And see what happens. Sometimes we surprise ourselves. You ready? Come on down. Woo. And lower down. There's 16. You got this. Last one. Woo. Definitely felt that a little more with the heaviers. Which makes me think I probably should have done a little bit heavier on the second and third round and then maybe drop down, but I underestimated myself. So the next time I do this, now I know, right? Okay. Woo. Up we go. We got our lunges. 2, 1, or no weight. Here we go. There's 16. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. That leg is toasty. Other side. Go. Two more. Woo. Bicep curl. Again, minimal rest. Heart rate up. Ready? Go. There's 16. Three more. Overhead tricep. Ready? Here we go. Press. 2. Five, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Those last few should have been a struggle. We've got our side lunge. We only have 4 things left. And then of course core, but who's counting, right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Hang in there. One more. Whew. Man. Other side. And away we go. There's 16. Hang in there for 5. Two. 1. Woo! Down we go. If the music sounds familiar, I had to restart the CD. It ran out. So I promise I didn't slice round 1 into here. This is round 4 for me too. Lat pull over and bridges. Come on down. Drop. There's 16. Five more. One more. Woo. Okay, weights on that pelvis. Right into our bridge. Push. Here's 16. And done. Woo! All right, you guys made it through all that strength training. Now, here's what we're moving on to though. You can be done, totally fine. You can fast forward if you want, stretch at the end, or move on to maybe a cardio video or work on your flexibility with the stretching. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she just showed up after all that time. And then otherwise we're gonna go into some bonus core work. So we've got 25 reps of 4 different exercises. No repeat, okay? So if you hate one of them, you're not gonna do it again. We are gonna start with a dolphin pike press. So let me explain it real quick. We'll get some music back on. So this was gonna kind of finish off some of our shoulders too. So I strategically didn't really put straight shoulder stuff into the strength, like overhead press or anything like that, because they worked with everything else we did. Plus, I knew we had these coming. So you are gonna be forearms down in a plank, okay? From here, you are pressing your butt up, chest back, belly tight. Drop down to your plank, okay? Now modification, maybe you just hold a plank. If you need to be on your knees from a plank, go for it. There's no real way to modify that into this position though, so either hold a plank or do what I'm doing. Here we go. I know my shirt's blousy, but belly up tight. Here we go. 1. There's 16. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Moving right around into a gymnastic sit-up, using arms to help press. So you're gonna sit, lay it all the way down, forearms are on the ground. Heart up, legs extended. From here, use a little bit of hand to press you up, then tap the elbows down as you press out. Now, you can modify it by bending the knees. Maybe you're here, a little smaller. Here we go. There's 16. Belly flat. One more. There you go. Now, coming back around. We're gonna come from a hover into a down dog, okay? So knees are gonna press right up the floor, hover. And then we're gonna press up, down. Three, 4, really tuck the tummy in tight. 5, pelvic floor in. 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 5 more. Tight, tight, tight to the core. 2. I think that's 3. Now we got 2. 1 more. And release it down. Onto your back. Finishing with some rotation. Now we are going to crisscross, rotate. 25 on each side though. Okay, so you're gonna get a total of 50. Otherwise, curl. And here we go. 1, 2. 7, 7, 8, 8. Strong press, come on. Two more. One more. And you are done. Woo! All right. We are going to stretch. Now, I am probably going to hold the stretches just a little longer today. That was a lot of strength. Heart rate up the whole time. Muscles are really warm and gooey right now. Kind of primed for working on flexibility. So if you would rather hold shorter periods of time, maybe you need to move on with your day, totally fine, but I am going to hold mine a little bit longer. So if you have the time, please work on that flexibility with me, okay? So just a little bit of background music, nothing crazy. Okay, we are going to start with some hip flexor, quad, hamstring. We're going to get all through our hips, upper body as well. I want you to take one foot forward, farther than your knee. Lunge yourself forward. If you feel a stretch, pretty good, stay there. If you need a little more stretch, walk those hands up to that knee. If you're driving forward through that hip, you should feel that hip flexor stretch on that back leg. Hands to the floor. We're going to pull back into a hamstring stretch from here. Pull the hips back, lift on the front toe, heart forward, drop down. Now, if you'd rather take this out to a split, you can. Last few seconds, hold it here. And press yourself back, switch legs out, other foot farther forward than that knee, drop forward into that hip flexor stretch. Couple more seconds. Hands to the floor, pull those hips back, again pull the toe. Get that modified split position for that hamstring. Optional full splits. Press it up. Pull yourself back, hands. I want you to go ahead and have a seat. Bringing it out into a straddle. We did those side lunges, got a little more adductor than you probably think you did. We're also going to include a little side bend here for our lats. So hand down, front of the calf. I want you to side bend, see if you can get that elbow down. Keep opening up through that shoulder and chest, looking up. Again, if you want to take it lower, you can take it lower. Switch to the other side. And again, start baby hand, getting that elbow down, reach. Open that chest, look up. You can also go a little lower if you want. Keep trying to open the chest. it up. Center. Use your arms for support. Back straight. Lower yourself down to where you feel that nice stretch through that adductor area into that groin. And you stay, okay? So however low that means for you. Press it up, bring the legs in, shake it out. We're gonna go into a quad and hip. So we're gonna bring it back around. Step one foot forward. You're gonna kind of get back into your lunge. Hand on the floor. You're gonna do opposite. So if your right leg is forward, your right arm is gonna reach back. See if you can grab hold of that foot. Stretch that quad. You can also lay down on your stomach or stand in quad stretch if there's something different that feels better for your body. Again, I'm gonna take mine a little bit lower. And release that. Now, whatever leg you have in front, you're gonna turn that to bring that foot towards that opposite hip. We're gonna drop into pigeon. You can also keep that front leg a little more parallel, okay, to you. That's gonna make that stretch a little harder. And then again, you can stay up if that's enough of a hip butt stretch. If you're really limited, put like a yoga block or a little, towel roll, sweatshirt underneath your butt, okay? Again, you can lay it out. Go ahead and bring it up. Switch to the other leg. Other leg front. Lunge into it. Whatever leg is in front, that arm reaches back. Grab a hold of that foot. Stretch that quad. Release that. Again, front leg is gonna cross over the front of your body, either at a diagonal towards that hip or parallel into that pigeon. Stay up or start to walk it down, however far you can go. Go ahead and bring it up. Bring that front leg back. I want you to go ahead and bring those feet together, knees a little wider. Walk those hands forward. We're gonna drop into a child's pose. Drop your butt back, chest down. And walk your hands to the side. Open up through those lats. A little deeper this time. Other side, walk it over. And bring it center. Go ahead and roll it down onto your stomach. Come up onto your forearms. Lengthen through the belly. Extend the back. You can also do a full press up. You can see where the one place I'm stiff is, my back. Roll it down. Now we're gonna get our chest. I want you to put your right hand out, take your left knee and bend it, cross it behind you, and go over that arm. Bring it in, other arm out, into that T. Bend, flip it around, and open up that other side through the chest, front of the shoulder. Kind of a pretzel-y position, but it feels so good on the chest, in front of that shoulder. Go ahead and bring it back. Press it to hands and knees. Tuck your toes, press yourself back. Roll it all the way up. Open up through the chest. Lift those arms. One arm up, reach down that spine. Keep that heart and head up. Make sure you're not here. Okay, try to really extend through that thoracic spine and lift that heart. Get in that tricep. Switch. Release it down, one arm across, drop that shoulder down. Get lots of water after class. And other arm. Now, if there's anything left that you feel like you need to stretch, something you struggle with that you want a little more time with, please do. And release. Take a deep breath up and out. And you guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whew, that third, fourth round, I gotta admit, there were a few I was struggling on, so hopefully I hit it well. Thank you so much. Continue to stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you next time. And happy 100th video. Yay!